guys, Godzilla Freak here, and welcome to a video about the presidential debate. Now I'm just gonna do this, set it up. Okay, can I do this real quick? Sorry guys, this is gonna take a bit. There you go. Okay, why does it still record this? That's annoying. I'm just gonna find a way to not let it go big. That's good. Don't get big. Okay, and right now the live stream is going, so if you want to watch that, that's okay with me. But this video will give you some tips on who to vote for next year. Yeah, I could have done this not next year, next election, you know what I mean. But I know I should have done this earlier, but I'm a huge fucking idiot, so I didn't. And I'm doing this after everyone already voted, so props to me, mate. Props to me, boy. Okay, this is actually gonna be a fun video though. I don't have that much time, but I think I have enough. Just gonna put display capture. So, basically, we got literally the worst candidates possible this year. You guys probably already know that. We have Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, when it should be. Okay, so first of all, let's discuss why it's Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. You might be thinking, duh, it's Republicans versus Democrats. Well, it's not actually all that easy, because the thing is, well, Donald Trump, you need to actually win in your party in order to even get to the point where they'll even consider you being a worthy candidate. So first, obviously, you'd have to get in top on your party. So I'm not actually that sure about the Republicans, but I know for a fact that Hillary Clinton should not have won on the Democrat side. The winner should have been Bernie Sanders. Now, Gray Underay made videos on this topic, and you should really go check those out. But basically, what Clinton did, well, not Clinton herself, but she was part of some sort of organization, and they literally rigged the election in order for Clinton to win. The areas where Bernie Sanders was more popular than Hillary Clinton would have less voting stations. Less voting stations. This means they'll have a harder time voting for Sanders because they'll actually have to travel to a different place or try to get one of the few voting stations there are, meaning that Bernie Sanders will automatically gets less votes, which really is not fair whatsoever for Bernie. And well, yeah, it's not. It really isn't. And with that said, it's a problem that America is doing this. The fact that this can happen in and of itself is a huge problem. And Donald Trump, it's freaking Trump. It's freaking Trump. Next up, let's look at the past to determine any facts as to who might win, because right now it's pretty neck and neck. It's pretty close. So looking at the past, you can see who might win this election because of certain statistics. And who you should vote for next time. I mean, as I said, I should have done this earlier, but it's just what should happen and why, and just some statistics on this election just to show how bad this year really was. Now, first off, we must acknowledge probably like the worst, what do you call it, candidate ever, worst president ever that got on, George Walker Bush, I think. Yeah, I forget his. How am I this stupid? How am I this fucking dumb? How can I forget this name? It's like George Bush Walker. I do not remember the order, but you know that guy. Yeah. Why was he so bad? Well, because he's an idiot. That's kind of obvious. But since he was so bad, why did he get elected as the president for for America? How is America this stupid? It's because his dad was the president. That's basically the only reason that he was elected instead of someone like, what do you call it? Gore. It's because his dad was president. Now let's look back to this and let's see, why is Hillary even here? Oh, that's right. It's because he was married to Bill Clinton. She was married to Bill Clinton. Should political value be fucking sexually transmitted? No, mate, that doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. See, we had George Walker Bush, the same idea here. Hillary Clinton is going to be like George Walker Bush. Same idea with Trump. He's not even a politician. What do you expect this guy to know about politics? Huh? What do you expect Trump to know about politics? What it should be is Bernie Sanders. But as I already said, it was rigged for Bernie Sanders. And who should have you voted for this year? Say you have a time machine and you go back in time to before you voted. Who should have you voted for? Huh, Andrew? How do I keep getting Fortuna chest? Is this some sort of joke? Yo, this is more important than the fucking election. How do I get so many Fortuna chests? Is it like a glitch? Only a 6%, and then percent of chests is already low enough. But yeah, who should have I voted for? Well, guess what? People forget this, right? No one seems to know. I mean, I'm Canadian, so this is really simple for me. It's like, where's all the other parties? Oh, they have other parties in America too. I did not expect that. And it's like, yo, you guys, you don't have to vote for these dickheads. You can go ahead and vote for like other people from different, what do you call it? From different parties. That's a thing in America. So right now, guys, if you go back in time, go and vote for those guys. Go and vote for the previous parties, okay? Okay? This is a message from the past. If you're watching this from the future, go vote for other parties. Do not vote for these two parties. If it was this bad, if there's two idiots, okay? Two fucking idiots, go fuck them and vote for third party members. And guess what? Since they're third party members, they had advantages. Just getting a small amount for them is giving them, well, things. They're going to get more support. If they get 5%, if they get a single state, which is nearly impossible, well, I'm just saying if they get a single state, right? If they get one state, do you know how much money and support people will give them? and how much a better chance they would have later. It's like, oh, why are these guys so bad in the first place? Why would we want to support them? Because the reason they're bad is because of opinion. Popular opinion. Popular opinion is not always correct. The people here, the third party members, are not, believe it or not, they don't suck. They don't suck, Nick. They're actually really good. And they deserve to be voted for. But people don't simply because others say that they're bad and that they don't have a chance. But honestly, they're not bad. They're great. And now, Hillary and Trump, well, not Trump exactly, Hillary sounds like really good on pen and paper when she talks. But Trump was right. She is a very typical politician. All talk, no action. Like, she just talks. She keeps saying nice things, doing nice things. Why? It's all to get those valuable votes. It's all trying to get her voted. Well, obviously, you dickhead. Are you freaking dumb, mate? Obviously, she wants to get elected. That's why I'm running for president. Well, how about let's see what she did before the election. Huh? Why has nobody thought of that, like, ever before? And let's look at how it compares to how others have done. And let's really just compare that right there, okay? Okay, so before the election, Hillary's pretty much a huge dick. That's all she is, a huge dick. That's what she was before the election. She doesn't care about anything. But when she said she was going to run for president, ooh, everything turned around. Why did this happen? Oh, I know. Probably because she's faking it. None of this is fucking real, mate. Yes, exactly. She is a liar. And she might not even be lying, but she is pulling an act. And that is what I want you, as smart, loyal people, to know. I want to get the message across that people aren't what they seem to be when they're getting some sort of a promotion. You must look before or looking at examples of previous examples. So for example, Obama kept talking, she's a black president, right? He was our last president, and a lot of people actually liked him. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't the best. He really didn't do much. He just let America stay. Generally, not that much different. He made America sustained, and that's really all we need. The thing is, before elections, he said, I'm going to support black people, right? He was very big on supporting black people because he is a black person himself. But after the election, he didn't do jack shit. She basically didn't support black people. He did not, well, he did, but not as much as he said he would, because guess what? He only said those things to get the spot. After he became president, he's like, I don't care about this. I'm the president now. I'm good. I'm in good position, right? Exactly. That's what everyone would think. That's an opinion people have. And you're not wrong to think that. That's not illegal to think what they say is true. What I'm trying to tell you right now is that you can't always believe what you hear. You have to do the research yourself and make judgments about things to to give you a wider understanding. Now, people always ask me, who do I want to win? I don't want either of them to win. As I said, I'm voting third party. I'm voting third party for the win. But I'm not American, I'm Canadian. Right? And I'm not a human, so really I can't vote. That wouldn't work. But I do not want the human race to be dead. Okay? I do not want to end the human race. I control the human race, but I do not fully control them. I influence it. I control you at an extent level. I don't actually control you like a puppet. What I'm saying is I'm like a barrier. I'm like a wall. I block you, but I do not control you. I do not say what you are. I let you do your own thing. And that's what I'm trying to get at here. I give you guys the freedom as humans. I don't control you, but I help you. I want to help you guys become a stronger race. That's really what I'm trying to do. And if I can get that point across, then I think I've done my job. If I can get the points that I say across to you, and I can give you my opinion, and my voice can be heard, I'm happy. That's all I want. I want to be happy, and I want your race to be stronger. Of course, that's not all I want, but that's part of what I want. And really, it doesn't hurt me if you're stronger. It doesn't hurt anyone except it helps you. It does not hurt. It's help, right? And that's kind of obvious right now. But I'm just trying to get my point across. And it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. But I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say to you and interpret it correctly. And more importantly, let some of it in and don't listen to what I just said. Yes, don't. Actually do. But don't think that it's gonna be the truth. Do the research yourself. And you may just be surprised with the outcome of this and how it affects everything. You might be surprised. You might find something I said was wrong that you believed. Don't ever just believe what you hear. Always strive to do the work yourself and get your own opinion on things. Give your own standpoint. That is what I stand for. That is what you should be doing. You should be giving your own opinion. You should be thinking about that opinion, refining that opinion, and giving it to others so they can understand your side and make their own opinion. That is what I'm doing right now. And now this has nothing to do with the election, and I'm getting entirely sidetracked. But yeah, guys, who do you think's gonna win? Leave it in the comments below. And all those theories and stuff, they're coming up, right? This isn't much of a theory. This is more about giving my opinion. And also, you guys, vote for Sanders. You guys have to think before you vote. Do never listen to what your friends say, or even what your family says. Well, actually, if it's your parents, you should probably listen to them. But never solely listen to what others say and make your decision because that's the decision they're making. Sure, they might like it if you do that, and it might benefit them in a way. Well, not benefit them, but they might think that's the right decision, and Like, yeah, but this a choice, a decision for who becomes president of a superpower, that is a huge decision. And that should be made with your own thinking. Now, who do you think is going to win, guys? Who do you think is going to win? I'm going, Trump's is going to win by, like, a tiny, tiny sliver. But that's just what I think. Hillary, and most people actually think Hillary will win. So, yeah, probably Hillary's gonna win. It's like, oh, you just said don't listen to others' opinion. Why are you listening to them now? Well, this is not my choice. This is the choice of everyone. And if I hear a lot of people saying, oh, I think Hillary's gonna win, I'm voting for her. Obviously, Hillary's probably gonna win. That's just common sense right there. But, yeah, if I were to vote, I would vote third party. If I had to choose between these two, I would honestly vote Trump instead of Hillary. I feel like Hillary is way too unsupportive. Hillary can't do jack shit, okay? Hillary can't do anything. Trump might be bad, but Trump is at least has his own opinion. He at least gives a shit about how America is. Whether it's right or wrong is beyond me. But just knowing, thinking about the future of America and giving an opinion, saying things others wouldn't say, is enough to make me vote for him. Well, I wouldn't actually vote for him, but it's, even though it's bad, he might be worse than Clinton. That pushes him over the edge. And if I were forced to vote between the two, honestly vote Trump. Legit, I'm not lying. I'm being dead serious right now. You might not agree but that's my opinion. You do not have to take my opinion. You do not have to do anything with it. You don't have to use it. You don't have to even listen to it. But you should listen to it. Because listening to others' opinions broadens your opinions, gives you a better understanding about what you should do. So when I say like you should have your own opinion, this does not mean to stop listening to others' opinions, because others' opinions can influence it, and influencing your opinion to you is not a bad thing. It is only a bad thing if you listen to it purely because they said it. If you truly think it makes sense, then go for it. I have nothing against going with your own mind at all. But first, when someone brings up a point and you really fall into it, you have to still think whether or not that point actually does anything. Some candidates go off for doing the slightest wrong thing or something that's perfectly normal for your survival as a human and is just common sense. You'll get called out for that. And before you change your opinion because of that, and because everyone else, like Green mentioned the guy eating a sandwich, right? Having that picture, and he was immediately voted off. And then the guy smoking crack and didn't get voted off. Well, I have a reasoning for why that was the case. It is because of the media. The media decides everything. They make the decisions. And because they're the ones making the decisions, you cannot listen to them. They are polluting your mind. They have opinions, and that is what it is. But the media's opinions is what everyone thinks. You must not fall to it. If it doesn't make sense, sure, go for it, change your opinion. But if you think about it for a few minutes. And if you think it doesn't make sense, then you know it doesn't. And if something doesn't make sense to you, why the fuck would you still go for it? Popular belief is not true belief. My belief is not true belief. So get out there, take this, write it down, give your own opinions about things, and do it. Like right now on the black market, mate, if you put in the email address and you put in your zip code, you can sign up for the black web. Just kidding. This just looks really cool, like the background and everything. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be it for today, guys. Take care of y'all. Goodbye.